final preparations for the challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. And it's Gillespie in at point guard. And for Memphis, we've got Santi Aldama. Morant is out there with Jackson. Then it's Jock Landale. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Brooks. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Booker. It's stolen by Aldama. Morant with it. Williams picks him up. And Morant gets it to go.
Man, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Gillespie. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And over the course of his career, Book has never been afraid to pull the trigger from deep. He has supreme confidence in that jumper.
Now here's Morant. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker's a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records. And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Aldama gets the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
Williams. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with the win.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Down the stretch, the fresher team often makes the plays. That's the value of depth.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Kevin, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Phoenix. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move. And, of course, the Grizzlies, 2 spots down.
And for the Grizzlies, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's foul number 2 for him. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Allen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Well, there wasn't a lot of space in there, but Grayson Allen took advantage of that opportunity inside.
Morant outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Brooks outside. The shake. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis leading by 6. Here's Morant. It's good again and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And it's Jock Landale with the foul. That's his first foul.
13 foul. Final substitution.
We've got 1:18 left in the first. Booker with no one around, and again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Count that bucket. Morant's got 16 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
It's up a 3. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Booker the pass to Williams. And he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Aldama. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Booker against Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. And that one's good. Morant's got 21.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Grizzlies lead by 13. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
On the court for the Suns, they've got Royce O'Neal. Nick Richards out there with Dunn. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Bouye in at the 1 spot. Here's Goodwin. And the layup falls.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
And this Grizzlies.
Unreal.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Floats it up there for Morant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Bouye. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Stolen by O'Neal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. On up the court. Goodwin. Good.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
John. Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. The Suns #1.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Richards and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Booker the pass to Gillespie. And the rejection by Jackson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's Brooks on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive. Back to Booker. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Brooks from outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Aldama finds Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Good on the shot. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Booker. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. 1:19 left to play here in the half. What a spin move to get closer. Morant's got 43 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
No good from Booker.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And finished off by Morant.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Morant against Brooks. Puts it up from 12. That one goes in. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Jackson kicks to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 47 points for Ja Morant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Morant gets it to go.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Booker looking around. And it's Brooks in the corner. Offensive rebound.
Memphis foul. Number 23. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Booker, defended by Aldama. 6 to shoot, tries the spin move, and the shot goes down. He has 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
He got it again! Sensational!
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. And so it's Memphis with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Phoenix Suns. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And now we're being joined by again, what an avalanche!
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And that one's good, Brooks.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
It's Morant with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 58.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And what a moment it is for him and for this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. They set the screen. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Morant with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And that one, good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And the rejection by Jackson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Booker outside. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. And Williams is right there.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And it's Morant missing. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And it's Gillespie missing. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Morant with the steal. And there's the drive. And Morant throws it down.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
He is so versatile offensively. Booker able to beat you inside, outside, and in the mid-range.
Morant. Landale pass to Morant. Morant with the screen on Williams. Pass to Jackson. The steal. And now it's Allen. Running. He can go all the way.
Yeah, if Allen finds a little room in transition, he knows how to finish off a break.
And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position.
Whoa! What a play!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Gillespie, guarded by Morant. Nobody near Allen. Buries the long-range jumper. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic.
Hits it again. Wow!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Phoenix has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And he overshot that one, missing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And yep, another basket.
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
With 1 on the clock, and at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Grizzlies delivering the blowout. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. You've got Nick Richards. Goodwin out there with Booker. Then there's Dunn, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Morant, another one goes. Incredible.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
Connects again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
Morant against Booker. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Booker. Morant right side. And it's good, 2 points. Morant's got 6 in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And they are giving up nothing in close. This is some of the best rim.
What a jam! What a jam!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's two good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
That one drops for him.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Another steal. Pass to Aldama. And another one falls. Amazing.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. A kick out to O'Neal. And the Suns miss again. For Memphis, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And that one's good, Morant.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Knocked loose. Lobbed up there for Booker. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you don't see Booker throw down too many lobs, but the opportunity was there, and he took it.
Down low. Here's Goodwin. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
And it's Gillespie missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Morant with the bucket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
And here's Booker from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And a miss there on the triple. 16 seconds left in the game. Wide open. Landale grabs the miss. To the middle. Back to Aldama. There's the triple. Drop it in.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.